John Muir once said, "In every walk with nature, one receives far more than he seeks." For thousands of years, bogs have been regarded as some of the most haunted and spiritual places that one can find in nature. And although today bogs are no longer regarded as haunted, they still have a quiet beauty that intrigues people and draws them to it. I am one of those people, and tonight I plan to share with you the 3 reasons that I value the Volo Bog, which are the volunteer opportunities, the educational resources, and the beautiful natural phenomena that exist within it. I was originally introduced to the bog by my Aunt Pat. She is a naturalist and she worked as a volunteer at the bog. And seeing how passionate and knowledgeable she was about it really sparked my initial interest. So one of her responsibilities as a volunteer was that of a tour guide. And there are 2 types of tours that you can take at the Volo Bog. One is an unguided tour and you walk through it yourself. The other is a 2.5-mile tour that is guided, and it takes you through the wooded areas, the bog itself, the prairie and surrounding restoration projects on the property. My own personal volunteer experiences started during the Halloween season. The first year that I volunteered, I worked as a tour guide with my Aunt Pat during what the bog considers its annual haunted trail. Other volunteers will dress up and create a character based off of traditional bog lore. They'll make a script and a costume, and as we take guests down this trail, they'll pop out and tell their story, and it's a really great time. Because I had so much fun the first year, I decided that the second, I wanted to actually be one of the characters in this haunted trail. So I created my character, the Bog Fog, and I created a script for it, and a terrible costume made out of the worst satin material you would have ever seen in your life, but it was so much fun. So from kindergarten to 8th grade, I attended an environmental charter school. And so in 7th grade, we were tasked with a culminating project. And it had to be focused around nature and conservation. So because of my knowledge of the Volo Bog, and I knew about all of their vast educational resources, I decided that it would be the perfect place to do this final project on. There are a ton of educational opportunities for people of all ages. It's not just for children, it's not just for adults. Although children do get more tactile experiences. There's an upstairs area where children can go to learn about what it would feel like to walk across the bog, and they can also measure their wingspan with common North American birds. For anybody wondering, my wingspan is that of a Canadian goose. Adults have a lot of learning opportunities as well. Obviously, the tours that I mentioned prior are meant more for mature individuals. It's a long hike. But the bog also offers seminars on bird watching, insects, flora and fauna. They also offer astronomy nights. So there's a lot of ways to expand your understanding of nature outside of just the bog itself. While I do love the volunteer opportunities that I've had a lot of fun with, and the educational resources are absolutely incredible, it's really the beauty of the bog that keeps me going back. There's a variety of flora and fauna that cover the bog grounds. For example, there are maidenhair ferns, which are very short but very wispy and soft. Sometimes they grow so close to the edge of the rail that you walk down that you'll feel it against your leg, and it spooks you for a second. There are also sensitive ferns, where they will recoil if you reach out and touch them. The poison sumac is absolutely beautiful, but to those who are allergic, it may make you a little bit uncomfortable. It turns a beautiful red color in the fall, and I absolutely love seeing it. Finally, my personal favorite is the pitcher plant. It is waxy, sturdy, and deadly because it's carnivorous. Its main diet consists of wasps, spiders, and ants. It lures them in with a sweet-smelling digestive fluid, and then it traps them and eats them. So I think that John Muir would be very excited to take a walk through the Volo Bog because one absolutely finds more than they seek within it. The outward beauty of the bog hides a kind of danger that exists at the heart of it, and I love that juxtaposition. And I would really encourage all of you to go when the weather's nicer and see it for yourself because it's really an incredible place full of volunteer opportunities, educational resources, and beautiful natural phenomena. Thank you.